Let's get ready for a great week ahead with this Sunday reset. Join me today for some cleaning, decluttering, and restocking of the fridge and pantry. I hope you all had a fantastic 4th of July weekend. I know we definitely did, but it's time to get ready for the next week ahead of us. I'm starting off today by cleaning up some of my son's kitchen food he was playing with before I put him down for his nap. He is now napping, so I'm just going to take this time to get some of the cleaning done. I have some decluttering and reorganizing that I need to do of his toys that we keep in the living room. I'm starting here in the kitchen, cleaning up all of these toys here so then I can vacuum because my dog eats so messy. Her dog food is all over the floor here. So I want to get this all vacuumed up to get myself started, give myself a little pre-cleaning motivation. I always like to start with the area that is bothering me the most, and my dog's dog food is definitely that area today. Here is a close-up of all the dog food that is all over the floor here. I'm just gonna quickly vacuum up. Do you have pets? Do your dogs do this? I have never had a dog who has eaten so messy besides her, but every time she eats, there is dog food all over the floor. Leave a comment down below letting me know about your pets. I'd love to hear about them. Next on my list is to clean the stovetop. I made lunch, I spilled all over, and there was a spill here from breakfast as well. So I just wanted to quickly get this cleaned off so that it is all set for the rest of the day. This was actually the Saturday of the 4th of July weekend. We were so busy this weekend, as I'm sure all of you were as well. Leave a comment down below letting me know how your 4th of July was and what you and your family and friends did to celebrate the holiday. On 4th of July, we went to my grandparents'. They have a beautiful pool. We had a cookout. It was so much fun and such a nice day to get together with our family. The Friday after was a little bit rainy the whole day, so we kind of just hung out, took it a little easy, but we weren't home. We were at with our family out and had a really great day Friday as well. And then Saturday, which is this Sunday reset I had to do in 2 different days because we were rather busy, so I had to just take advantage of the time that I had here at my house to get everything reset for going into a full week after a short week of a nice holiday weekend. So on this Saturday, which is when I'm doing the cleaning and decluttering portion of today's video, I took advantage, like I said earlier, of my son's nap time and tried to get whatever cleaning I could. So I just made myself a short list of the things that were bothering me the most that I wanted to get done to help me with my week ahead. After my son's nap, we had gotten all packed up and we went to a 50th anniversary party. My husband and my son went to my parents to hang out with them because it wasn't like a kids event, it was just adults. So it was so nice to go out and have a nice dinner with my husband and see a lot of our friends and people we have not seen in quite a long time. So it was a nice evening for us. We got to get dressed up, so that's why my hair is done in this portion of the video. It was so hot and humid here, so it was so hard to figure out what to do with my hair. Last time it was hot and humid, I ended up curling my hair, and that just went so wrong. Like, my hair was so frizzy by the end of the day because it was so humid. So today I just did like a blowout of my hair, a little bit more on the straight side. hoping that this would hold up. It did. I felt like it looked pretty fine at the end of the night. But what do you do on hot and humid days with your hair? Most of the time I would just throw it up in a bun, not worry about it at all. But since we were going out to like a nice dinner, I wanted it to look halfway decent. Next, I need to take care of cleaning off these sliding glass doors. These always have fingerprints, dog nose marks, all over them pretty much all the time. And I am doing this voiceover a couple days later and all the marks are pretty much back. So I have to do this quite often, but it is totally fine. My son and my dog enjoy sitting here, looking outside, watching the birds. And we have a lot of bunnies outside too, so they oftentimes stand here and just watch them enjoy the grass and being out in our yard. Do you have animals or little kids that leave cute little finger marks and nose smudges on your glass doors? Leave a comment down below. I'd love to know. Now I'm going to get into decluttering and reorganizing this area of my son's toys. This is in our living room. He has just continued to get lots more stuffed animals. They just grow. I feel like they get stuffed animals for all kinds of things, at birthday parties, for gifts, random outings that we go to. He comes back with a little stuffed animal, and if I try to get rid of them, he finds them and just has to have them, which is totally fine. I absolutely loved my stuffed animals growing up, so I get it, and I know there's going to be a lot more to come, so I just want to clean this up. It just has been bothering me so much lately. It just seems so unorganized and just chaotic, always a mess. He doesn't play with them all that often either, so maybe by reorganizing, it'll encourage him to play with them. So I'm just gonna start off by putting some things away in the bins that were out, making sure some things are put back together that belong together. I really try my best to do this as often as possible to make sure that all of his toys have like all their pieces. I remember as a kid going to find something to play with and then it missed some pieces, so it just like made it not as much fun as it was originally when it had everything that it had come with to begin with to play with. So I'm just making sure all of that is taken care of. All these bins, I pretty much know what's in. My son is 2, he'll be 2.5 at the end of this month. So if we sing the cleanup song with him from Barney, he will help us clean up everything. So I don't worry too much about it being perfect at this point. I just love that he is wanting to help us, and it does make my life and my husband's lives a lot easier to have him help us clean up before he goes to bed at the end of the day. Have you ever walked into a store like CVS or Walmart or something and they've changed everything around? That just happened recently to one of our local Walmarts. They changed where everything was. So everyone's like confused where everything goes. But I do find it is so true that that is the best way to clean the whole store. So I'm kind of doing the same thing here. I'm going to just switch some things around, move where things are. I'm going to put all of his stuffed animals in this basket. I've had this basket for probably a year now. I originally bought it to put all of our blankets, but we have like these blue teal cabinets that are on either side of our fireplace. And I put the blankets in one of those and they fit so well and it's working great. My son loves to go into those cabinets, so for it to hold blankets just makes sense right now in life. So I'm going to put all of his stuffed animals in this basket. I really haven't utilized it for anything because I've been trying to figure out what I wanted to use it for. But at this stage in life, it just makes the most sense to put all of his stuffed animals in this basket. My son loves to play in this basket as it is. So I'm thinking this will probably encourage him to play with the stuffed animals and toys that are in here a little bit more often, as I know he's going to want to take everything out to get in this basket himself and play. This basket reminds me of Toy Story 3. If you've seen that movie, I'm sure you know the scene where Woody goes to the little girl's house and she's playing with them and she gets in a basket like this. I just envision my son doing the exact same thing, and I'm sure the next time that we watch Toy Story 3, he's definitely going to pick up on seeing that basket and realizing, hey, we have a very similar basket. I could do the exact same thing. So it's been very fun to watch him watch movies these days as he's grown and his brain has developed. He's just watching movies in such a different way. Like he's understanding emotions a little bit more, and if something sad's happening, he says, uh-oh, and like gets all sad about it. Something exciting's happening, he starts clapping. It's been really such a cute thing to watch him grow and develop and notice different things that are going on in the movies. Here is the after reorganizing and cleaning some of this all up, putting all the stuffed animals in this basket. It looks so much better, and I just feel like I can breathe now that when I walk into the living room, knowing everything just has a new place and this whole area is just not piled up high with toys. My son, of course, as soon as he woke up from his nap, noticed this right away and opened the basket like, why is this over here and what is in here? He hasn't taken everything out yet, but I know that it is definitely to come, and I am so happy that I took the time to reorganize all of this. It is now the next day. We have come home from the grocery store. This whole day we were at my grandparents' house. They have a beautiful below ground pool. We spent the whole day there and it was just so nice. It was like almost 90 degrees out, so hot, It wasn't sunny when we first got there, but the sun did come out and it was just such a beautiful day. My cousin was there, my brother, my sister, all my nieces and nephews, my parents, my grandparents. So it was so much fun. We enjoyed the day and I absolutely love swimming. If you ask me what my favorite activity is, I would have to say swimming. It is just so much fun. There is just nothing like jumping into a pool that has a deep end where you can just go all the way under. I love to swim underwater. It is just so much fun and I just feel like so alive being able to be in a pool, swimming around. And on this day, my niece and nephew, who are brother and sister, they're like a year apart, I think they're like 7 and 6. They learned to swim in the deep end as well. So it was really fun to be able to swim around with them, and they were like doing races and jumping in and stuff. So it was just a really great time. And my 2-year-old son is like more in the shallow end. He doesn't really want to get off of the stairs yet. This is kind of like a whole new experience for him. So it has been so much fun to watch him, and I can't wait to see how the summer goes. So our grocery haul this week, we got some eggs, grapes, this is some mango juice, bananas, zucchini, green peppers, a butternut squash, ravioli, these fish patties, some penne, applesauce, cans of pineapple, butter, hamburger. I'm going to be making sweet and sour meatballs using the hamburger, the peppers, and the pineapple. We got a sweet potato, strawberries, yogurt, some pound cake, waffles, popsicles, oatmeal, ice cream, this cocoa powder, which I'm going to try to make avocado pudding. So we'll see how that turns out. If it is good, I'll make it here on my channel to show you. I got some bars, pasta sauce, wheat thins. I got a few different types of bars this week. We are just so busy this summer doing lots of activities, so I'm trying to find snacks that we can just grab and go and bring with us. I have a 2-year-old son who's been burning a ton of energy these days, so to have snack options has been super helpful. I got some little things of peaches. These are great to grab and go as well. Then we got both kinds of Doritos, this bag of these poppables, little baggy sizes, rice cakes, popcorn, and I think that's it. This is just this coloring stuff that's been sitting here on the counter. So this is everything that we got for the week. Now I'm going to get everything put away. Lots of things that need to go in the refrigerator and the freezer I'm going to do first, and then I've got a whole bunch of snacks that need to go in the pantry. I have been loving reading all of your comments and getting to know you as you are getting to know me here on this channel. So this week, leave a comment down below letting me know what size family you have. We have a pretty small family. It's just my husband and I and our 2-year-old son, and we do have a dog. Her name is Millie. She's a black lab mix. And with your family size, how often do you have to go to the grocery store? We go to the grocery store once a week and try our best to just get what we're going to need for the week. This week we did get a few extra snacks. We were running low on snacks. Our pantry is pretty bare at this point, which is good because it just makes me happy to know that we are using up and consuming the food that we are buying. I try my best to have as least waste as possible. But normally we don't get all those snacks. We do go to the grocery store once a week. Sometimes here and there I'll forget an ingredient, so we'll have to stop. at the store to pick it up, but most of the time it's just once a week and it works out great. I do know there are some larger families like friends I have, and they have to go a few more times during the week, especially for produce, as they consume produce rather quickly. So leave a comment down below letting me know how often you go to the grocery store. This basket was pretty much empty when I started filling it up with all the snack bars that I got this week. It makes me so happy to know that we are definitely using up what we are purchasing, and having everything in baskets like this, I just think is so pretty in the pantry. It just makes me smile when I open the pantry and see all these pretty baskets that I use as organization. I don't normally use these clear containers for peach cups, but I thought this week maybe it would work out. I know my son will definitely be consuming these. He loves them. They're so easy to take with us to the pool or any other outing that we have going on. But they didn't all fit as well as I was hoping, so I had to kind of start over and reassess what was going to go in here and where I was going to store them. Sometimes in organizing, you have to just work through trial and error to figure out what's going to be the best for storage. I missed putting the eggs away, so I'm just going to do this quickly, and then I'm going to take care of the produce later on. I didn't get to do it at this point because we needed to get dinner going. It was getting rather late in the evening, pretty close to my son's bedtime, so I needed to get moving on that. So this is where I'm going to end off this video. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you got lots of homemaking motivation. You're ready for a great week ahead, and you leave here feeling like you've made a new friend. If you have not yet, don't forget to subscribe. I'd love to have you join us here every Tuesday and Friday for new videos.